Unlike any other, the VULCAN S Cruiser is designed to transport riders into a sporty realm in edgy style. Blending an aggressive ride with a vintage styling and a powerful 649cc engine, this bike kicks any experience into high gear. Whether you're commuting to work or enjoying a day trip, the VULCAN S adds confidence-inspiring performance to every ride. Engine management technology. Dual throttle valves. Late model sport bikes often use large bore throttle bodies to generate high levels of power. However, with large diameter throttles, when a rider suddenly opens the throttle, the unrestricted torque response can be strong. Dual throttle valve technology was designed to tame engine response while contributing to performance. On models with dual throttle valves, there are 2 throttle valves per cylinder, in addition to the main valves, which are physically linked to the throttle grip and controlled by the rider. A second set of valves, opened and closed by the ECU, precisely regulates intake airflow to ensure a natural, linear response. With the air passing through the throttle bodies becoming smoother, combustion efficiency is improved and power is increased. Economical riding indicator. Using high-precision electronic control for engine management, Kawasaki models can achieve a high level of fuel efficiency. However, fuel consumption is greatly affected by throttle use, gear selection, and other elements under the rider's control. The economical riding indicator is a function that indicates when current riding conditions are consuming a low amount of fuel. The CMX 1100 Rebel has a dual personality. It's been designed for a leisurely laid-back cruise, but also to offer an exciting riding experience when a twisty road presents itself. Riders moving up from smaller bikes like the Rebel 300-500 will appreciate the manageable dimensions and weight, plus the low 27.5-inch seat height, while more experienced riders will find instant, accessible enjoyment from the chassis' handling potential, with its stiff tubular steel frame, quality naked bike spec suspension and high-powered braking. All comers will love the character and performance of the 1084cc parallel twin-cylinder engine, originally used on the CRF 1100L Africa Twin, which has been retuned for super strong bottom and mid-range punch and character, plus an evocative, enhanced exhaust note. Throttle-by-wire management brings with it sophisticated rider aids. There are 3 default riding modes with a cluster of different parameters to suit riding conditions or rider mood, including engine power delivery, engine braking, the level of Honda selectable torque control and wheelie control, and the shift schedule of the optional dual-clutch transmission technology. Cruise control comes as standard. There's a lot to like about cruiser-class motorcycles: the low seat heights, the relaxed riding positions, the easy-to-ride torque their twin-cylinder engines deliver. But when it comes to riding a little faster, that's where most traditional cruisers come up short. But not Honda's radical 2022 Rebel 1100. (2022) Ducati Diavel 1260s black and steel. Powerful, muscular, but also agile and effective between the curves for maximum riding enjoyment. The Diavel 1260 combines the performance of a maxi naked with the ergonomics of a muscle cruiser. Its design reinterprets the Diavel style with a contemporary look and integrates perfectly the 162 HP Testostrada DVT 1262 engine, beating heart of this new Diavel 1260, now compliant with Euro 5 regulation standards, where applied. The Diavel 1260S black and steel is characterized by an asymmetrical and refined graphics that combine glossy gray and matte black as the main colors, to which are added sporty touches in yellow, including the frame, the lower part of the tail, the dedicated seat badge and some details of the bike. The Diavel 1260S Black and Steel joins the S version in thrilling black and dark stealth color with red frame and black wheels. The standard version is available in dark stealth color with black frame and black wheels. Muscular lines and an imposing front bring out the strong and restless personality of the new Diavel, featuring a long slender rear with a 240mm rear wheel. The S version with the distinctive golden Öhlins suspensions is the maximum expression of the decisive and refined style of the Diavel 1260. A new sporty Diavel 1260S without sacrificing the style that distinguishes it. The engine is the king. The new Diavel is built around the Testastretta DVT 1262 engine, a beacon of power, beauty and sophistication. The 2022 BMW R18B is setting new standards in the motorcycle industry. From its stunning speakers to the 10.25-inch TFT display, it is packed with the latest technology. The Boxer engine is undoubtedly the highlight of the bike. Thanks to integrated side cases, it is impossible not to recognize the Bagger motorcycle. To ensure your protection, the manufacturer has used the front fairing on the handlebars. 2022 BMW R18B styling features. When it comes to styling, the bike looks elegant from every angle. The R18B has modern LED lighting tech. To enhance your riding experience, you can get the optional adaptive headlight. The standard side cases allow you to store up to 14 gallons. The best part is their stunning design. It offers an unmistakable bagger look all the way. Along with a 10.25-inch TFT display, there are 4 conventional analog instruments. You can check information easily. There are 4 speakers that offer unmatchable sound quality. One of the best things about the bike is that it is made for customizing. It is designed in a way that you can customize it according to your taste. Once you finish customization, it will be a unique bike. The motorcycle is available in a variety of colors. If you want to enhance the look of your motorcycle, visit our BMW Motorcycle Service Center. Our BMW dealership near San Bruno, California, offers a new and used inventory as well. We offer high-quality BMW motorcycle parts to keep you out of trouble. Go all in on performance, agility, and style with the 2022 Rebel 500. The lean 471cc twin-cylinder engine and user-friendly power band deliver enjoyment through city streets and wide-open straightaways. The wide front wheel and blacked-out engine gives it head-turning style to go with the modern innovations every rider should demand. Like optional ABS brakes, full LED lighting package, and Honda's slipper assist clutch that helps make every ride more fun. The low seat height lets you flat-footed at stoplights, while new colors for this year make it even more irresistible. Yes, the Rebel 500 is a no-compromises modern cruiser. The 41mm front fork stanchions are set wide apart for sure-footed stability, comfort and style. They also employ revised spring and damping rates for an improved ride. A 45mm diameter, tubular steel swing arm works twin preload adjustable Showa shock absorbers that are now nitrogen charged, with firmer spring rates to match the front forks. A natural ride. Foot pegs are mid-mounted for a relaxed riding position. They combine well with the Rebel's slim proportions and low 690mm seat height, with additional comfort deriving from a new seat design to make those longer journeys even more enjoyable. Minimal speedometer. The one-button speedo is a compact 100mm dial with negative LCD display and blue backlight. It's strikingly effective and now features a digital gear position indicator. The Rebel has a fresh, clean, contemporary sense of style. Plus, every Rebel comes equipped with our anti-lock brake system and cruise control. Want options? You can choose between our revolutionary automatic DCT transmission or a conventional 6-speed manual. And when it comes to customizing your ride, check out our extensive line of Honda accessories. The 2022 Rebel 1100 embraced the power. Honda's new 2021 Rebel 1100 is going to change the way you think about cruisers. Sure, it has the low seat height, twin-cylinder engine and relaxed riding position that make cruiser-class machines so timelessly popular. But it also has something most cruisers lack: genuine arm-straightening performance and a chassis and suspension that let you dial up the pace when the road gets twisty. Plus, since the Rebel 1100 outperforms just about any cruiser, we didn't fall into the trap of just making it look like Grandpa's sled either. Forget the chrome and fringe bling, this Rebel is a whole new take on how a cruiser should look. Everyone comes equipped with our anti-lock brake system and cruise control. And everyone rips with our Unicam engine. You can choose between our revolutionary automatic DCT transmission or a conventional 6-speed manual. Ride it on the weekends. Ride it at night. On the boulevard or in the canyons. Dress it up or dress it down with our extensive line of Honda accessories. The new Rebel 1100 can do it all, and you'll have a blast doing it. (2022) Harley-Davidson Sportster S. The Revolution Max 1250T engine is a liquid-cooled V-twin putting out 121 horsepower and a fat torque curve set to add a good stretch to your arms upon a full twist of the throttle. Running a reasonably fat tire both front and rear makes this the most muscular-looking Sportster. Harley-Davidson always nails the details, and on the Sportster S for me, it is the bronze touches. One of the few models in the 2022 Harley model lineup that takes advantage of modern electronics, the Sportster S has selectable rider modes and lean-sensitive ABS and traction control. 3 color choices exist for the 2022 Harley-Davidson Sportster S. Vivid black, mineral green metallic, and white sand pearl. The 2022 Harley-Davidson Sportster S starts at $15,499 United States dollars, $18,499 Canadian dollars. The Sportster first found its way into the Harley-Davidson range way back in 1957 and has been a staple ever since. But while this new bike wears the same nameplate, it's a different beast altogether and will polarize some of the HD faithful. The 2022 Harley-Davidson Sportster S looks the goods aesthetically and has a real flat-track roadster vibe about it. Most noticeable are the twin pipes that sit up under where the rear guard should be, and of course, the fat chunky rims. Rocking its own unique character, the Sportster S definitely blazes its own trail. It not only features distinctive styling cues, which include bronze copper motor highlights, there's also an in-your-face flat LED headlight. The Harley-Davidson Breakout 114 is touted to be a hot performer while retaining its cruiser bike status. It is made available with only one ABS variant. The Harley-Davidson Breakout 114 carries a generous amount of features which include a digital speedometer and LED headlight and taillight. Powering the Breakout 114 is an air-cooled Milwaukee engine that has 1,868 cc and makes 155 Nm of torque. It's then mated to a 6-speed transmission. For safety, This bike comes standard with an anti-lock braking system, ABS, and a pass switch. The Breakout 114 model takes long, lean muscle to the modern edge, with the Milwaukee 8 114 engine that stands out like a flexing bicep. It sends massive torque to the 240mm rear tire. There are custom details from fender to fender. And a reinvented softail frame and suspension. Long, lean and mean. A muscular modern chopper that turns stoplights into drag strips. Milwaukee 8 114 engine. Loads of torque for blasting off from stoplights, hitting entrance ramps and rolling on the passing power. Pure sound with a soul-satisfying rumble. Softail frame. The frame retains the classic softail lines, but its lightweight design and stiffness translate to a responsive ride unlike anything you've felt before. 240mm rear tire. A muscular tire that is the perfect embodiment of classic drag bike heritage pumping through this ride. (2022) Benelli 502C. It is billed as a power cruiser, and yes, the design does remind you of the Ducati Diavel. The 502C gets the same BS6 compliant engine as the Leoncino 500 and the TRK 502. It is a 500cc parallel twin motor, making 46.8 bhp at 8,500 rpm and 46 Nm of peak torque at 6,000 rpm. The engine is paired to a 6-speed gearbox, and the motorcycle gets a massive 21.5-liter fuel tank, which ought to give it a good riding range. The front end gets 41mm USDs, with a travel of 130mm, while the rear gets a monoshock with a travel of 50mm. The bike features twin 280mm discs up front and a single 240mm disc at the rear. ABS comes as a standard fitment. The seat height is a low 750mm, while the ground clearance is a decent 170mm. The motorcycle gets a long wheelbase of 1,600mm. Other features include a full digital instrument console, adjustable clutch lever, a double-barrel exhaust, and a comfortable riding position, or so Benelli says. The Cruiser motorcycle is built around a steel tube trellis frame, and the alloy wheels are shod with Pirelli Angel GT tires. The rear wheel is a 17-inch unit, and the front wheel is a 17-inch unit as well. (2022) Royal Enfield Meteor 350 specs. The new Meteor 350 is based on a new J platform that also underpin the new Gen Classic 350. It is powered by a 349cc aero-oil-cooled single-cylinder engine benefited with fuel injection system. This engine churns out 20.2 bhp of power and 27 Nm of torque. The bike has a 5-speed gearbox for performing transmission duties. For suspension duties, the Meteor 350 gets telescopic forks at front and twin-sided shock absorbers at the rear. It rides on 19-inch front and 17-inch rear alloy wheels, featuring a 190th 1957P and a 140/70th 1766P seat tubeless tire respectively. The motorcycle gets retro-styled circular headlamps with LED DRL, a peanut-shaped fuel tank, a swooping rear fender, a large windscreen, LED tail lamp and a USB charger. It also comes with REE's Tripper navigation system for turn-by-turn navigation. The top-spec Supernova features a windscreen and a passenger backrest. The Royal Enfield Meteor 350 sits on a 1,400mm long wheelbase and has a 170mm of ground clearance. With a curb weight of 191 kilograms, the Meteor weighs 6 kilograms lighter than its replacement Thunderbird. The 2022 Royal Enfield Meteor 350 is powered by a 349cc single-cylinder engine that is capable of producing 20.2 horsepower at 6,500 rpm